Hi, I'm Asia, and welcome back to the Strange Days Diaries, and welcome back to another vlog. My glasses are steaming up because I actually just got out of the shower at Planet Fitness, and I feel like now I'm officially starting my day. If this is one of the first times you're seeing me and my face and the channel, hello, welcome. Like I said, my name is Asia, and I live and travel out of a 1990 Chevy Astro van, so if van life content and vlogs is something you're super into, definitely hit that subscribe button because that's all we do over here on the Strange Days Diaries. I wanted to pick the camera up today and just bring you along with me on my day. I am currently in Daly City, but I want to head down the coast a little bit today. I'm still needing to stay relatively local. If you're a follower of the channel, then you would know I just got some big mechanical work done on the van, and because of that, I have to stay kind of local for the next few days, just in case anything goes wrong. I can still be like within the area to get towed back to the mechanic, but really crossing my fingers nothing goes wrong, and so far nothing has gone wrong, thank God. So yeah, join me today in another day in the life. So let's go. Also, before I head out, I do want to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I have a massive sandwich board in my tiny little van, and that is because I have Tiny Fest coming up next weekend, and I bought this board for the festival, and it's just living in here. I have nowhere else to put it, including the big cardboard box. But I do have a friend who might be willing to hold it at her house for me locally, which would be great. But until then, I just have to live with it in the back of my van, which is fine. I mean, it's annoying, but it is what it is. I decided before heading down the coast to try my luck at a local Goodwill because I've been searching all over the place high and low for a rug to put outside my van at Tiny Fest. This Goodwill was super busy, but they didn't have any rugs. Okay, well that was a total fail. I've been to like 4 different Goodwills looking for a rug for Tiny Fest, but I just can't seem to find any, or the Goodwills I go to don't sell rugs. I'm not sure, like maybe Goodwills don't accept rugs to resale. I'm not super sure, but I definitely can't afford a new one and don't really want to buy a new one just for Tiny Fest because I'm only going to be using it for the weekend at Tiny Fest and then getting rid of it. So I wanted to buy one secondhand, but I guess I'll keep looking and see what I can find. But anyways, you know what? I really need to get out of this urban landscape. I've just been dying to get out into nature for the last while, so let's go do that. My sweet little van has been running like an absolute champ for so long now, but it just really seems like when it rains it pours, and unfortunately as I was driving down the one heading out of the city, shit seemingly hit the fan once again. Okay, so I pulled over on the side of the road. I hope you'll be able to hear me. I'm kind of yelling because cars are literally whipping by. But I've been having, ever since I picked the van up from the shop the other day when they replaced a bunch of components within my ignition system, I've noticed this jerking motion that the van is doing. And it doesn't matter if I'm going uphill, downhill, slowly, fast, it doesn't matter. And I feel it jerking and it freaks me out and scares me. There's this stuff, I forgot what it's called, my dad recommended maybe I get and put into my transmission. I'm pretty sure what I'm feeling is a transmission thing. So the thing is, I'm 3.5 miles from an O'Reilly's where I could get it, but it's up a massive hill. And if you know anything about transmission, it works really hard from what I know, it works really hard when it's going uphill. So I'm a little nervous right now to do this. The cop just pulled over. Wonder if they're gonna talk to me. I'm just so nervous right now. Yeah, I think he's gonna talk to me. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I gotta figure this out. I'm gonna start the car now. First time since I felt that ignition jerking motion. All right, she started right up. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. All right, come on, Spec. She's doing good so far, so that's good. Okay, I just made it to the O'Reilly's. I'm so glad I made it, but I'm so stressed and hate this. So I'm gonna buy this stuff to put in my transmission and just really hope it does the trick. The problem is I put it in the engine while it's warm and continue driving, and all of it worries me so much, especially since I'm alone and just I don't know, it just stresses me out. But let's go get the stuff. Based on talking to my mechanic and my dad, I'm pretty sure that this jerking, weird slipping motion that I feel while the van is driving every now and then is a transmission thing. And I say that because I just got components within my ignition system replaced, and so initially I thought, oh, this has to be because of that, but it's something totally different because the ignition and everything like that seems to be going fine. So my dad heavily recommended I get this stuff that we nicknamed Honey, and
and it's this transmission slip fix by Lucas, and it's really helped my brother with his old van and other folks on the road, so I figured I would just give it a try.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you today?
Okay, hoping this will help my transmission.
Keep it positive for you.
Yeah, thanks. Awesome, thank you.
How about you?
Thanks, you too.
I'm obviously super nervous though because I've never put this stuff into the van before, and I really don't want to be stranded, especially the day before my birthday. So this is what my van looks like currently. I got the transmission fluid stick out just here. Here's the transfix, the funnel. I'm hella nervous. I've never done this before with this transfix stuff, but this really helped my brother when his transmission was like slipping, and that might be what I'm experiencing with the jerking motion. I'm not super sure, but I'm on call with my dad, and so I'll be filming as much as I can, but this is pretty stressful for me and I'm trying to stay hyper focused. So I'll pick up the camera when I can update you next. Okay, I just put the transfix in, so now I'm gonna go for a drive. Super nervous. She's driving okay so far. Let's make sure this is still recording. Yes. So far, so good. Spec was acting pretty good. I wasn't feeling any kind of jerking, slipping motion from the transmission, and everything just seemed pretty fine after putting that slip fix in. So that was nice, but obviously I was still pretty anxious during this drive and just trying to feel and hear any little thing that could possibly be going wrong.
Oh my God. I made it. I freaking made it. There's no parking spots at all. I have to call my dad really quick and kind of give him the news, and then I'll pick the camera up and update you guys again. Okay, so I just had to walk a little bit to get service to call my dad, but there's really nothing else I can do at this point but just keep driving, focusing, and hoping it doesn't do the jerky thing again. I also think that that jerking motion I was feeling in the van was possibly the transmission slipping and immediately catching, like slip catch. I don't know, but if you have any ideas, please feel free and comment below. Let me know if you think you have any idea what's going on. Spec is in really great shape. Otherwise, like, and even this is just weird. I don't know what's going on, but what I do know is there are no parking spots at Devil's Slide. I really wanted to hike around here, but there are no parking spots. And now I'm like hyper focused on Spec. I think I might drive a little bit further down the coast, just keep driving today and see how she does, because I only put half the bottle of the stop leak or the stop slip in. So I kind of think that, you know, I should keep driving and like see if maybe I should put the rest of the bottle in. I'm not sure, but yeah. Every single parking lot on Highway 1 is full, which kind of makes sense because it is Saturday, but I'm gonna hang out here and try and figure out what to do.
I decided to actually turn around and head back to Pacifica, mostly because I don't get any phone service on Highway 1 in weird spots, and just in case I broke down, I didn't want to be stuck with no cell service and no way to contact anybody. And because I was so stressed, and because this was supposed to be a fun freaking day, I decided to stop at McDonald's and treat myself to a McDonald's meal. Also, why is the fountain drink sign backwards? Anyways, I got my meal and was off.
All right, I just got myself some McDonald's. If you know me or if you're a follower of the channel, then you probably know that McDonald's is like my #1 guilty pleasure, especially when I'm stressed out. Today was supposed to be a fun day where I go on a little hike, you know, stretch Spec's legs. It's never that simple, it seems. This tastes kind of weird. I am continuing to count my blessings. Like, I could be stranded on the side of the road. Also, worse things could be happening to the van. But it really just does seem like when it rains, it pours. And thing after thing after thing after thing seems to be happening to the van. And I will say, I haven't had a breakdown in like 2 years, I feel like. Like, if I was breaking down a lot, I don't think I would be traveling as much as I do or even keeping the van, because this is too stressful for me. Also, does anyone else eat their dessert first? Also, this looks weird. I feel like something's off with this. Anyways. So I got my McDonald's and I drove out to Muscle Rock, which is a location I love down in Pacifica. I love just being here, hanging out. It's really beautiful. So I'm gonna decompress here. I'm gonna eat my food and then pick up the camera in a little bit after I've like chilled out a little bit. So far the van's been running really well ever since I put the stop slip in. So that is one win that I'm just gonna focus on for now. Hello, so I just spent the last hour and a half editing and kind of napping, but mostly editing, but I really want to get out of this van and get some fresh air. So I'm going to go for a little walk and I'm going to bring my disposable camera because why not, and my keys, and that's it. Also, I have this whole mess from the transmission fix or slip fix or whatever that I have to clean up, but that's a problem for when I get back from my walk. So let's go. I'm back. That walk was 100% something I really needed, but now I'm really hot, so let me open a couple windows. I also, honestly, I think I might just open the slider. I feel pretty comfortable doing that here. Sometimes when you're in a funk, going on a walk is like the thing to heal my soul. Also, I took a couple pictures on my disposable. I'm so excited to fill this out. Okay, so I actually ended up closing the slider door because, believe it or not, it was a little too cold to have it open. But I actually want to embark on writing on my big sandwich board because one of my friends, thank God, is willing to let me drop off the board and store it at her house until Tiny Fest. So she said I could drop it off at her house tomorrow, but just based on my schedule, I don't think I'll be able to pick it up again until the day I go to Tiny Fest. And with all that being said, I don't think I'll have time to actually take time and carefully write out and make the sign all pretty the day of Tiny Fest. So let's go ahead and do that today. I bought some liquid chalk, so I hope that this will be like more smooth to write with instead of like a classic piece of chalk, you know? I hope that this is more like a pen. Ooh, yes, perfect. So I think you shake it up. It's kind of like a paint pen and it should work just like chalk. Also, the time has come. I can finally peel this off. I feel like it'll probably be satisfying. So let's do this. So this is what I have. I like it a lot. I kind of want to rewrite it so it's a little bit more centered, like start a little higher up on the sign, but basically I think this is pretty good for at least one side. Okay, I finished it. I ended up just writing the exact same thing on the other side, and I've just been sitting here for the last like 15 minutes admiring the beautiful view outside of my dirty window. I do wish it was sunny out. Obviously, I know I won't shut up about the sunshine, but it's just so moody and like sleepy when the sun is hidden by the clouds or fog. So I've just been chilling ever since writing this sign, and I'm glad that I did it. Hi, so it's been like 30 minutes since I filmed that last clip, And I am just dog freaking tired, and my birthday is tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna wrap the vlog here and just have a nice chill rest of my day. But I am gonna be filming tomorrow on my birthday because I'm spending the whole day in the van, and then I might have a little special surprise in the afternoon, so why not pick up the camera and film that? But anyways, guys, thank you again for watching, tuning in, subscribing, liking, commenting, and everything. It really does mean the world to me, so thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.